I'm currently getting ready to film some videos for the week. And you can hear my kids arguing, so that's cool. But I figured I'd give you guys some like behind the scenes-y type stuff, because I don't know if y'all are interested in it. I always love watching people's like behind the scenes, like how they set up and all of that. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk you through. I'm also putting away all my hauled books and deciding on some unhaul books, because I want to film an unhaul today, because I have like a pile, but I want to go through my shelves and see what else I got. But I'm going to kind of show you some behind the scenes of getting ready to film. I've already gotten ready, so I didn't show you that. I didn't want to scare you too terribly bad by showing you my just woke up face. Like, I washed my hair. In case you're wondering, all I do is wash it and brush it. I don't use heat on my hair anymore, because it is actually finally starting to regain its lovely, it's finally starting to regain like its more natural state of curl. It's still pretty frizzy, but like I'm kind of going with the curly girl method, like no heat. I only wash it twice a week, if that. Yeah, because I really heat killed my hair. My hair used to be super curly, and then I like heat damaged it so bad. And I was a swimmer, so like all the chlorine, because I did competitive swimming for 7-8 years, something like that, like from a kid through high school. Loved it. I was a butterflyer, in case you know what that means. That is the stroke that Michael Phelps is most known for, and it's hard as fuck, and no one else wanted to do it, and that's why I ended up with it. I was butterfly backstroke. In case you wanted to know. But yeah, I completely murdered and damaged my hair, because, you know, I always thought that straight hair was pretty and curly hair was ugly. And I didn't want curly hair. I wanted it straight. I would straighten it every day. I would blow dry it every day. And I just like ruined it with all the chlorine and all the heat and all the chemicals and everything. Like I ruined it. So like I'm getting back to where it's curly, because I like it big and curly now. I have embraced the fact that my hair will always be big and curly, and I want to get it back to healthy. So that was a weird little rant, but now I'm going to kind of take you on my journey of getting ready. First, we're going to work on putting these away and then seeing if there's any unhauls. So this is my actual unhaul pile. Sneak peek right now. And this is my messy ass shelves. I am not the super organized booktuber that it might look like I am. I'm not. These are not organized in any real way other than put them on the shelves. You can see the rest of the office too. Like, so I moved that little chair around. I want to get something new because it's like not super comfortable. I have my thing right here that I keep all my like currently readings on. This is my husband's desk. Can you tell? Because look, husband's desk, gross, messy, right? Random table I'm going to get rid of. Boom, my desk. Like you can tell my area of the office. I have slowly pushed him fully out of the office. My attendance map. But like, I say I'm unorganized, but like, husband's? Mine. He at one point had a coin mining rig. Like, it was a mess. It was cool though. Like, he set it up and created it, but yeah, this is his project this weekend when he's not working, is clean that desk for me. We've got paint that we bought forever ago for the house. You can see all my lights and my camera, and this is where all my magic happens. I work from home, so I also have a phone that remotes from my office to here, so that's really cool. I just got this little baby. My husband's like, another bookshelf? And I was like, yes, but it's not for books. So I actually wish it was, I I didn't want to buy the massive one and take up that whole wall, but like I kind of wish it was like a little bit longer. But this is more so just extra desk storage because I like having storage and I have a lot of crap that I use. Notebooks and planners and my laptop and my daughter's laptop. And then there's like camera equipment and stuff in there. And then notebooks and stuff that I use. I need to fill that out for... I love that thing. But yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so that was that. I got everything put up, which is great. As you could probably see, like, there's no, like, rhyme or reason. It's literally just, like, here's a spot in my shelf. Shove it in there. Like, they're not in alphabetical order. Like, series are with series. That's about it. Like, I'm thinking about rearranging at some point, but that'll probably be later in this year because I know myself and I like to rearrange a lot. It just happens. Like, it just does. I also have my unhaul books over here ready for me to film my video. I've decided not to just unhaul books though. So I'm also going to be going through like my stuff from book boxes because I get Owlcrate, Fairy Loot, and Illumicrate. I've only gotten one Fairy Loot so far, so I'm pretty new to that. But we all get this stuff in these book boxes. It's like, I love most of it, but like there's some things that I'm like, what am I going to do with this? Or like it's a fandom that we don't like. It's a product we don't like. And I've been like holding on to them for like much too long. So like I'll give you a little like sneak peek. So like this puzzle right here was an Owlcrate exclusive. It is Ember in the Ashes. I haven't read it yet, but you know, that is our book this month for Patreon. But like, even if I love this book, I'm never going to do this puzzle. I hate puzzles. I don't have the patience. I'm not a puzzle person. I just don't like puzzles. Puzzles are not my friend. Like, I'm not good at them. I get frustrated. I don't like puzzles. So, like, why am I still having this? Why is it just on my shelf? Get rid of it. I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't know what to do, though. So, like, I've got this. I've got this, like, thing from Illumicrate, I believe. It's the book canvas, like, holder, which is really cool. If this was not Nevernight, I probably would keep it. But I didn't like Nevernight. So, like, why am I going to keep it? Spoiler alert, Nevernight's in the unhaul pile. The whole series, along with the signed third book. Like, gone. But, yeah. I don't know if my used bookstore accepts. I should probably message them on Facebook. Because, like, I take so much stuff there. And I buy so much stuff there. Like, I'm always in and out of that used bookstore. I love it. It's like a local indie place. Locally owned to me. I love it. If you're in the Ocala area, it's called A Novel Idea, and the lady is so sweet. Like, she had been selling at one point like hand sewn, like really cute masks that were really good for if you have glasses because of the way she had like made them. Got some for me and my daughter. Like, there's a cat. I think his name is Baron, and he like roams around. It's such a cool little shop, right? So if you're in the Central Florida, Ocala area, definitely go check them out. But, yeah, I don't know if they take these things. If they do, then I will take them there. I'm debating on reopening my Mercari because at one point in my life, I did a lot of Mercari selling. I like cleaned out my house. This is back when I was a stay-at-home mom. When my son was like really, really little, he was like he was under a year old. He was like pretty fresh. Like, I wasn't blogging at the time really, and that was before that really started. So I was blogging, but I wasn't like making income with it, right? Like I am now, which I've told you guys about. So I would sell stuff, like baby stuff or stuff I didn't need anymore. I sold like, the one thing I regret selling was the shoes I wore on my wedding day because I was like, I'm never going to wear these sparkly ass cowboy boots again. But like, I wish I still had them to display somewhere, but whatever. I still have my wedding dress, which like I now refuse to get rid of. Even though my fat ass is not fitting in that. Like, girl, No. But that's what won't fit in it. The butt. But yeah, I used to sell a lot on Mercari and I really enjoyed it. Like, I didn't make a ton of money or anything, but it's like you kind of make your money back, right? And I wasn't in it for making a lot of money, but like with as many books as I unhaul and like the stuff, I'm thinking more so for like the like this is the fairy loot. Is this fairy loot or is this Illumicrate? I don't even know. Illumicrate. It's another puzzle, but it's Folk of the Air. So hated the book and don't like puzzles. Like, what am I gonna do with this? Nothing. So probably gonna be saying, I don't know, maybe I'll sell it on Mercari. I don't really care about like getting paid for it. Like, I just want it to go to somebody that like likes The Cruel Prince. Like, I did not. And yeah, I'm a big unhauler. I've been going through like my whole house doing unhauling. So like kids' clothes, like they grow out them shit super fast. And then like kitchen stuff. And I've just been like trying to kind of clean stuff out. My own closet. Cause you know your girl has them clothes that have been sitting there a while that are like just, you know, one day I'll fit back into this. Bitch, no you won't. And by the time you do, if you do, you're going to want new stuff anyway. So that's just, it's got to go. If it's way too small, it's got to go. If it's way too big, it's got to go. If I don't like it, it's got to go. Like, I don't have time. And I'm in an unhauling mood. So I'm trying not to unhaul like everything I own. Because like at this point, I might like throw it all away and start over. Like light a match and walk away. Because I don't like clutter. But as you can see, my husband's desk, like, we don't agree on that. So yeah, I'm now going to get my notes ready for filming, pick out what videos I'm going to do, and I'll take you along with me. All right, so lighting is shit because of where this window is located, but I've moved over to my desk area. I don't know what y'all use, if you're creators as well. I use Asana, which we use it at work, so like, I got used to it. It's a like online calendar, like list building thing. It's free. It's free 99. It's a checklist. It keeps my stuff organized, which I love. So I have a board on here for like everything I do, like my blog, my social media, my YouTube, stuff like that. So I have like a whole board in here on book, video, like topics. And yes, I have 3 screens and I want another one because you can never have too many monitors. So I'm trying to pick out like what videos I'm going to film for the week. And what I will do is if I have any notes that I want to like look at while I'm filming, like if it's like a review. So I'm probably going to do my End of Men review, right? So if it's a review, I kind of like jot down just like a rough outline. I don't really script myself, but I do a rough outline. So I'll just write down End of Men. And I always have to Google who the author is because I'm really bad at remembering. So I will look and see the name of the author, which is Christina Sweeney Baird. So, and what I'll do is I'll just use this like little notebook to write down my rough outline. That way I can kind of like glance at it to keep myself on track while I'm actually filming. And if I have any other like notes and picking out like what videos I'm gonna watch, what I'm going to record, then I'll kind of write that down too. Like if it's a tag, I will either do a screenshot of the questions in my phone, because you know when I do a tag, I always have my phone. I'm always holding my phone, and that's because I'm reading the questions. I don't write those down, it's too much, but I use my phone. I'll do a screenshot of just the questions. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to film. All right, I have my handy dandy notebook that says just roll with it. And it's so chic. I know, I'm cheesy. And I'm ready to film. I have about 6 videos that I'm gonna try to film today. I bulk film 1 day a week. That is it. I film on Saturdays and I try to film as many videos as possible so I can have them up. I'm only putting up 3 videos a week. So hopefully today I will get 2 weeks worth of content up for everybody. Because as somebody who has a regular day job as well as 2 children, and I have another side job, like that y'all might know, my blog. I work with companies. I actually have content that I need to shoot this weekend for it that I'm working with a brand with. So like I have my hand in multiple different pots. So I really have to structure how and when I do things. So if y'all want videos, I have to film them on Saturdays, 1 day a week, as many as I possibly can. And then I can edit during the week and get them up. I like to just sit and edit and like get as many scheduled as possible because that like takes stress off of me, but that's not always possible. So now I am going to sit and talk to myself, so that'll be fun. Finished filming all of my videos for the day. Yay! I filmed 6 videos and I filmed 2 reels. So I am a big, like I said, I'm big on like pre-recording, getting content done. So like I made all of those videos and now all I have to do is edit them. I'll probably edit 1 or 2 tonight, get some scheduled, and then I'll just have them like on my computer ready to work on and edit as I go. I also took thumbnail photos for all of them. So I do not like taking a screen grab of a picture of myself for the thumbnail. I know a lot of people do that. I do not, because I find it really difficult because of how, I guess, animated I am. I talk with my hands a lot. I move a lot. I find it really hard to find a usable still screenshot. So I just like take a photo, right? After I'm done filming, I switch my camera into like photo mode and I put it on remote on my phone and I can take photos from my camera with my phone using it as a remote. I can set like a timer so I can see myself and I can be like, okay, I'm focused, I'm good. Hit the button on my phone and it does like a countdown timer, then it takes a picture. And that's how I take my thumbnails. But yeah, now I need to edit and capture like all that fun stuff that you have to do, like the after effects, because editing is the part that probably takes me the longest. Filming, I mean, I spend a whole day. Saturday, like it's literally my whole day when I decide to film. We just had dinner, so I'm like, that's heartburn. But yeah, it's pretty much my whole day. I started filming around 1, I want to say. And obviously I didn't film straight through. Like I got up and I went to the bathroom and I got the kids snacks and like lunch and stuff like that. But it was like literally from like 1 till probably 4:30 that I filmed. And that was 6 videos. So, and 2 reels and photos. So much fun. I still have content that I need to shoot for the Coffee Mom though. So that's fun. I have a bunch of content done for that though. Other than like 2 campaigns that I'm working on, I have a bunch of content that I've done for the Coffee Mom. So I do a lot of recipes over there. I do a lot of reels for recipes. So basically every time I'm cooking, I bring my camera out and bring my phone out and I do some video content. So I have a whole bunch of recipes. I just need to edit them and draft them in my blog and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a lot, man. I don't know if you are watching this and deciding like, do you want to start a channel? Like what goes into it? But if you are, it is a lot of work, but I enjoy it thoroughly. And I actually have built all of my streams of income out of being a content creator. So I am not a full-time influencer. Let's get that straight out. But I make a decent amount of my income from the coffee mom, from being an influencer. I know people hate that word. Whatever. It's what we are. It's what we do. I don't hate that word. It's a marketing term. And because I started my blog in 2016 and taught myself everything I know as far as marketing and SEO and all of that, I ended up landing a job at a local marketing firm. So I now do the social media for this local marketing firm. I work from home right now, but I do go into the office. It's a pretty well-paying job. I love it. I get to work with clients, and I get to do internals, and I do like Facebook ads, stuff like that, content writing. But then I also like started the Bookish Mom, which is another like very small but another stream of income. And I feel like a lot of us don't talk about that. Like, it's a stream of income. They're all streams of income, and it's not a bad thing, right? Like, it's not a bad thing to monetize your hobbies. I don't suggest monetizing every one of your hobbies because that gets crazy. But it's not like a negative thing to be like, you know what? I like doing this. I am providing a benefit to people. Why not make some money off of it? Like, there's nothing wrong with making money from being a content creator. Like, it pays my bills and my kids' tuition and all puts food on my table. Like, no shame here, right? You can call me an influencer, whatever you want to call me. That's what I do. And I also work on the brand side. So I'm working, advocating for influencers on a brand side in my marketing job. So like, I kind of see both sides of it. So I know the benefit to the brand. I know the benefit to the content creator. So yeah, I'm always down to talk about this kind of stuff. I know this is like a Booktube channel, but like if you want to start your own channel, just go in knowing like it's work. And if you want to grow to monetize, there's a lot of work that needs to be done to get there. If you want to do it just to do it and have fun, then it's a little more relaxed. But I also think it's really fun to do the work. I don't know. I like to work maybe. Like I like the work. So like it doesn't feel like work. Like filming and editing and just being consistent, right? Like I post 3 times a week. For a while I was posting 5 and then I decided to go down to 3, but like being consistent. I post Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 7 a.m. on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, Eastern time. And that is what it is. That's what people expect from me. That's what I give them. Like, obviously, if there's an issue, like, it's fine, but try to be super consistent. Try to respond to all your comments. Try to, you know, engage with the community, stuff like that. Like, make friends, because that is what it's all about, is making friends and engaging with the community naturally. Not just like, hey, give me a shout out, sub for sub. Like, that's just annoying. Don't do that. Don't. Ever. It's the worst. Like, it will get you blocked and ignored. And don't, like, DM people on Instagram being like, hey, will you, like, shout me out in your stories? Like, I've gotten that so many times. Hey, can you, like, follow me? Like, who are you? No. Like, DM me and ask me a question, like, that you really want to know. Like, hey, I see you made XYZ. Like, do you have a dairy-free substitution for it? Do you have a meat-free option for it? Like, things like that, okay? Like, we're talking about that. Or on the Bookish Mom, you can always be like, hey, I see you like this book. Like, hey, this one's really good too. Or, hey, I really like this. What else would you recommend? You know? Or just, hey, I like your content. This has been really fun. Thank you so much. Like, that's a way to start a conversation. And that's what you want to do. You want to start conversations. You don't want to be like, hey, follow me. Like, that's some annoying shit, right? Be genuine, be yourself, make some friends, and that is how you really grow in this content creator world. If you want more content creator stuff, like, I could probably talk about that all day, so let me know. But I'm going to do some work and edit, and I'll let you know when we're editing. Hello. So, I'm now editing. This is me the next day. I decided not to edit last night because I was so tired and I just wanted to sit and read. So that's what I did. And I am editing. I actually have my Monday video rendering right now, but I'm editing a vlog for my Patreon that I'm going to be putting up hopefully today, if not Monday as well. So I'm going to kind of walk you through what I do. So again, I have my screens up and I just drag and drop everything into Sony Vegas. I use Sony Vegas Pro 14 for my editing. You can use whatever you want, but that's just what I use. It's what I have. It's what I'm used to. And it's probably not the best. I don't know how user-friendly it is. It's just what I'm used to. So we got that. I also use Canva to make my thumbnails. Super easy. Everything's drag and drop. I'm not a graphic designer. I am not good with Photoshop or anything like that. Canva and Sony Vegas. Those are my two. And I watched so many YouTube tutorials. So many. So time-wise, it really depends on what kind of video I'm doing. So my unhaul that I just did. Children. My unhaul that I just did is a 21-minute video, and it took me about an hour to fully edit it. Maybe a little longer. So that one though is a little different because I had to also edit the audio because I am dumb and I forgot to turn my ceiling fan off when I was filming. So the air from my ceiling fan like was making a bunch of noise in my mic that's mounted on top of my camera. So I had to take my audio, drag it to my audio editor. I use Audacity. What I do is I grab a clip of just the sound, and then you can like edit it to remove that sound so it sounds a lot better. It's still a little not great, but if I don't have to edit audio like that, then it takes a little bit less time. But this took about an hour, hour and a half to edit. Now it's rendering. It takes about 20 minutes to render. My computer and my internet are super fast. My husband custom built my computer, so yeah, that's not always, like, sometimes it takes a lot more time for people for stuff to like render, but I have a very powerful processing stuff that I don't understand set up on my computer because my husband's an IT guy and he like custom built it for me, and like it's a whole thing. And we also have a very secure and fast internet connection. We have our own server room basically set up in a closet. Like our whole house is wired, and it makes a big difference. So don't expect, if you're making videos, that it'll take that little bit of time for the rendering and the uploading part. That just depends on your hardware and your internet connection. So for editing, I don't do anything fancy. I literally just like cut out my blank spots and my uhs and my ums and my mess ups and stuff like that. And I kind of lay everything over each other. If there's pictures, like if I'm talking about an ebook and I go like this, then I will like grab a picture from Google, drop it in, resize it to make it look lovely on the screen. That, when I have to do that, takes a little bit more time, but really, I don't spend a whole lot of time editing. It doesn't take up a ton of my time, like I hear some people complaining about, but like some people have a lot better editing than me. Let's be real. My editing is not my strong suit. I try so much to do as little takes as possible and to just sit and talk, and it doesn't always work that way because a lot of times I'm cutting out like kid interruptions. Like if you can hear children in the background, I'm probably cutting out like an entire clip of them coming in and asking for snacks or something along those lines. But yeah, once I get that done, then, you know, this is almost done rendering. That one needs to be fully edited, and once those are done, I upload and schedule them. And let me tell you, pre-scheduling, you want to pre-schedule. Like that's what you want to do, because it will save you so much stress and time, because that's what you want. I promise. edited, the thumbnail's done, and it is ready to go live. I'm literally just waiting on it to process right now. I have my caption written and my title and all of that good stuff. A couple things for like captions, if you're interested in that. YouTube has its own brand of SEO. If you don't know what SEO is, it is search engine optimization. The algorithm kind of searches key phrases and wording, and you actually want to make sure you're using your key phrases and your wording and what you want to be seen for in search throughout your description. And you don't want your description just to be like unhaul, like you want something beefier. I'm pretty sure they recommend anywhere from 100 to 200 words in your description. I don't always hit that, but I try. SEO is actually something I do at my day job at the marketing firm. So content writing for web SEO, so search engine optimization for websites and social media. So that is something that I'm really knowledgeable about, and I'm learning every day because it's always changing. That's the thing. Social media, the internet, everything, it's always changing. And if you want to talk more about like SEO and search engine optimization and stuff like that, then I will definitely talk about that. I was thinking about doing like some videos from a Patreon for it. So I don't know. If you want that kind of stuff, like let me know. If you want to talk more about the business side behind blogging and social media and YouTube, I will gladly talk about the business side of being a content creator with you guys. But yeah, so I filled in my tags, which YouTube has said anymore are not super important. So I don't put a whole lot of effort into the tags because I have not seen a difference when I do like a lot of tags or little tags or no tags. YouTube used to push the tags as search engine keywords, but they really don't anymore. It's more so for like spelling. Like if something is spelled a different way, you can enter it that way, but I just throw some stuff in there that's related to the topic. Always make sure you relate to the topic. You want a catchy headline, something that people are going to click. What I do is I'm like, okay, what do I like? And, you know, go from there. Like what will make me click a video? That is most likely what my audience is going to click if I am my target audience, which I am a reader. So I am my own target audience. So I can use that. It doesn't always work that way, but it does in this case. But all right, so that's ready to go, and I am going to go ahead and wrap up this little behind the scenes type video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you want more like this, let me know. I was thinking about doing it for like either Patreon or doing like a members only YouTube thing just for like behind the scenes and the business of blogging and the business of being a content creator. Because I mean, I've been doing this for 4 years now, almost 5. December will be 5 years, and making a pretty decent portion of my income from it. Like it's the reason I got my day job. So really all of my income comes from content creation. So in one way or the other. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. I'm thinking like a members thing and doing it like $3 a month or something, like nothing crazy. Because like I already have Patreon, but that's like for the bookish stuff, and this is kind of bookish, but it's more like content creator focused. So I don't know. Let me know what you think, and hopefully you enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.